Oh man, what a day to be out on a bike in the Pennines. Well, hey folks, hope you're doing really well. Welcome back to another little video. And we're about 16-17 miles into today's ride. It's a really nice, chill Sunday cafe ride with my good pal Ian, who's up ahead somewhere. And we're just exploring, I suppose, some quiet linking roads and cycleways between some of these old Lancashire, once grand mill towns. So I've just passed through Ramsbottom and on this lovely flowy road between Ramsbottom and Bolton, and then we'll head back on some cycleways through Bury, back over and through Rochdale for that big cup of tea. About 40 miles probably, maybe just under, but yeah, come along for the ride and we'll have a little chat about the ideal number of bikes on the way and whether that old cycling formula M+1 is all it's cracked up to be. I think not, and looking forward to sharing my thoughts with you as we go around today. Here's where we are. It's just superb Sunday riding. Oh man, this is so nice. Oh,
I'm gonna listen back to the radio, biding my time to hear the tune that hits my soul. Finding the words was always the hardest part for me. A dispatch from the heart you'd have to believe. Till then, if the same goes for you, it goes for me. We fell in love and wound up on our knees. If the same goes for you, it goes for me. I don't know about you, darling, but I play for keeps.
well folks, welcome to Bolton, which I've always thought was a very, very grand town hall. Reflection of the old boom time days, the Industrial Revolution. Look at that. Okay, just heading out of Bolton now. Slightly denied a nice cafe stop. We ended up in the Cafe Nero in the town centre, watching our bikes like a hawk. Did not feel like the sort of place to leave bikes chained up for any amount of time. But yeah, back out on quiet roads, and then I think we're going to pick up the Bury cycleway and start heading back eastwards. Here's where we are. the nice pleasant Sunday vibes continue, and there is a bit of a headwind.
I'm gonna fall asleep to the radio. I'm hoping the moon and stars will be my chaperone. Looking to find the answer in a dream. A memo from my heart, you have to.
Little off-road section on the 25C tyres. At least I've got the Schwalbes on. So that's today's bike. It's the Bolton SLR 8.9, and slightly inappropriate road surface for the bike in this particular section. But I was thinking this morning, I've got 6 bikes at the moment. I think 5 of them are on the channel. So I've got the Boardman, which I'm riding today. You'll know about the new touring bike, which I got earlier this year. I've got an old Triban RC520, which is an absolute dream machine really for me. Again, just a budget road bike, but it's just taken me to so many fantastic places. I've got a little folding bike from Turn. I've got a mountain bike, again budget, Voodoo, what's it called? Not Bantu. I've forgotten the name, I'll put it on the screen. And I have a bike that hasn't featured on the channel. It's a 1975 Carlton Criterium. There's a big story behind that one, and it might be something for a future video. But you know, I've got 6, and talk about first world problems and, you know, lucky problems to have, but I'm not going to increase that number. And I think the N+1, for me anyway personally, has really reached the kind of limits of its use for a whole series of reasons. But I better catch up with Ian, so I'll jump back on the Boardman and then we're heading off this way. We're in that little in-between cycleway between Bolton, where we had lunch, and Bury, which is the next sort of Lancashire Milltown stop. And yeah, let's hit the road. So I guess like many people, I've got quite a few acquaintances and friends and family that don't cycle, and every now and again, I don't know if you've had this experience when one of them might ask, so, you know, what bike have you got? And you reply with a kind of a sheepish, oh actually I've got a few bikes. And there's a look that they give you, which I think is universal for cyclists, speaking to non-cyclists, and it's a kind of, why do you need more than one? What's wrong with you? We already knew there was something wrong with you being a cyclist, but what else do we have to worry about? So yeah, for me 6 is a magic number at the moment, and quite frankly I think that's too many. The perfect number of bikes for me, I think, is 4, and I'm going to practice a 1 in 1 out policy and try and trim down the number of bikes that I've got. I think it's akin to these streaming channels, you know, Amazon Prime and Netflix and Paramount and Disney. They all cost money, they all take up your time, and unless you're, you know, retired or you don't have to work for a living, hand on heart, if you really got time to watch all those channels, to ride all those bikes, and with the number of bikes I've got, it's very rare that they're all roadworthy at the same time. So the actual number of bikes I can just grab and go with is usually kind of 3 or 4, and yeah, I think the N+1, it's very tempting, and it's also very hard to part with bikes that you've done thousands and thousands of miles on, and you've got so many great memories of riding them. Oh, I find anyway, I'm not so detached to my bikes, with my bikes, and the couple that I'm going to get rid of, including the one I'm riding today, it's not going to be easy, but needs must, I think. And yeah, that N+1 formula I think it just gets people into a world of too many bikes, not enough time, and just the way you'll scroll endlessly trying to find something to watch on one of these streaming services. I bet there's people with big bike collections that can't decide which bike to go out on and just end up doing something else. So yeah, let me know, dear viewer, how many bikes you've currently got, how many you could actually just grab and ride on them, or are they in various states of disrepair? And hand on heart, have you got too many? Go on, be honest. Well, last couple of miles now, and looking forward to that big cup of tea. It's been a bit of a scorcher today. Definitely not drank enough water. But yeah, cracking Sunday ride. Mostly quiet roads, little cycleways, bit of towpath, which was a little bit rough for this bike, but hey ho, it's all part of the fun. We're going to reduce the number, it's up this way, reduce the number of bikes by 2, I think, by the end of the year, and get down to, for me, a bit more of a sensible number. And while I'm at it, I probably need to cancel my subscription to some of those bloody TV services as well. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. I'll see you out on the roads. Actually, out on the trails up in the Dales for my next video. Bye for now. Woo.